Здравствуй, привет, мой друг. Меня зовут Horath, and we are playing Europa Universalis IV together with the new DLC Immersion pack, 3rd Rome. Playing on very hard difficulty as Ivan the Terrible, the ruler of Russia. In the last episode, we actually got an heir. We have now Pyotr as our heir, Pyotr Rurikovich. And we have attacked Sibir, trying to actually get a to move further towards the east. That's what I wanna do. Yeah, so let's just continue this. And I gotta fight these guys down before our truce with these guys ends in July 63, because I want to attack them, eat Kazan, actually be rid of this whole damn thing. Austria has embraced colonialism. That's not good for us. I mean, it's not bad, but we're lagging behind in terms of tech quite significantly. I'm not quite sure what I can do. Colonialism... We've got the Renaissance. But I think the printing press is already active as well. So yeah, I'll deal with that once we got the conquering done. Main thing is to get our territorial integrity first, and then we'll deal with the whole tech thing. Our subjects have taken to telling tales and legends about Ivan III, Veliki Rurikovich. The legend says that in Russia's darkest hour, he will return to our nation delivered from evil. Regardless of the truth in that statement, we will use this in our propaganda. Yes, I love a good story. Why not? We're a very prestigious nation, still, which is interesting. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send these guys into Surgut. Oh, Surgut. I'm besieging down their capital in Sibir. These guys had a bit of a rebel problem. That's why we could actually fight them down rather easily. I think they had 23,000 men in the past, but... Oh yeah, and we got a wall breach. Very good. Wall breaches, I like them. So we're gonna move you over. Move over here. And then what we want to do is we also want to have one unit move in there. We want all these provinces. Distances further east are just huge. That's why it's taking us so long to move around. Okay, we're occupying Surgut. Ertesh has come under occupation. Right, that's someone else over there. Or is it just free step? Let's just take one of these guys. No, we can't move in there. Right, it looks like a border. It doesn't look like it's a border to someone actually. Oh, we're gonna get knowledge of these areas. France paid all the foreign debt of Brunswick. France is apparently our rival, for reasons only they know. Right, we're already moving into most of these provinces. I'm just trying to actually find out what is lying right next to us. You're moving in there, which is gonna be okay. Sieging that one down. We took their capital. We're 99% towards winning this. Where's their army? Where's their army? Over here. Okay, yeah, hello. There's their army. I was waiting for them. Okay, and there's another part of their army. Alright then. Let's move all our troops over there. We're gonna leave one siege guy in here. Native assimilation in Zerov. Some of the local natives have been assimilated into the colony's population. With the additional population, we have a lot bigger faith in the feasibility of Serov. Very good. Very good. We're occupying again. We're moving our troops over here. It's just 3rd of September. When are you going to be there? 20th of November. Yeah, that's the sort of distances that we have to deal with here. I think I'm just going to try and make peace with them. We won't be able to eat them all, apparently, so I might just make peace now. Yeah, that looks reasonable. Why won't you go for that? Ongoing battles, I guess. Okay then, I guess we gotta fight them down. Still, we lost that battle, and we're losing a bunch of war score because of that. Okay. Ah, that's the reason why they're never arriving there. Just moving, and then they're not moving, and then they're moving, and then they're not moving. And that's costing them a lot of time. Okay, our troops are now over there. And we're going to smush their army, and then we're going to take as much of the land as possible. We could push the button for support Oprishtina, which is, it's kind of weird that it's just a button. It was basically a second state inside the Russian state with lands not being held by the powerful boyars, but by people sort of directly dependent on the Tsar. Very clever move, actually. Very clever move. Very similar to what the French kings tried to do with Versailles, taking power away from the powerful nobles. Are they willing to go for it now? Yeah, they are. So I guess we won't have to fight anymore. We have claims on a bunch of this stuff, but not on all. I was actually hoping. I mean, yeah, 136%. So. I could take this one down here. Irtesh. That would be a thing. Then they would be pushed further east, but I don't want anyone else to take their land. Yeah, on the other hand, I kind of like it. I kind of like it moving further east with a concise border. One can just attack them in a couple of years' time again. So take some money, and we're going to call that good enough. Okay, very good. Everlasting victory, Russian Crusade against Sibir. Perfect. Right, so let's have our two Streltsy regiments move into different areas. And then these guys can just go away somewhere else. We actually managed to finish this war in time before we have to move against Kazan. Lost the casus belli against Sibir, but that's fine because we always have the Holy War casus belli, so it's not a problem, right? What else? What else? Yeah, we're gonna call these provinces. Let's just start with the cheapest ones: Ekaterinburg, Tobolsk, Bieloyarsky. I'm gonna call Kurgan and Omsk, I guess. And then there's still two more that we're waiting for, but that's alright. And yeah, actually, we do have uncolonized land over there. And we could start colonizing that one. We actually could start colonizing that one. I mean, I do have one colonist. I mean, this colony is close to being finished. 805 settlers. Faster colonists, province modifiers, -10 because of the Arctic. So we haven't really deployed our colonists over there either. Which maybe should be the thing to do. I mean, these guys are just in our back pocket. I'll be able to colonize these at any point in time, those two provinces. This one, though, yeah, I could also go with this. Establishing a Siberian frontier will cost 20. This would create a colony that would slowly grow without the need for a colonist, nor any colonial maintenance. We'll do that. We'll do that. We just gotta push further east. No colonists can be sent. Really? But I can send a colonist here. I mean, okay then. Interesting. Okay, so we can't actually send a colonist to a Siberian frontier. I did not know that. Wasn't really sure that that was the case. Okay. That's fine. I can live with that. Let's go up to a normal speed again. Can't currently go for that one. We have renewed a loan. 333. It's going to be done automatically when I run out of money. That's fine. We have a holy war against Horath. So, yeah, over here is the Horath horde. That's interesting. Hello, Horath horde. Actually, don't hate us, which is fine. I will be able to start a Siberian frontier over here as well. Because I have Tobolsk, so I got a settled area right next to it, a city. Which is how that works. Oh, and there's another one hidden over there. Obdorsk. We've got Komi. We've got Mangazia. Right, very good. I mean, I went ahead, actually increased the gold stuff. Let's have a look into the trade goods in the area. Is there any more gold? These are just, we don't know what's in there. No, not a lot of gold to be had. There's one in the Kosovo, there's one over here in Neuhäusl, one in Eger, one in Tyrol, and then Spain has one, and these guys have one. I mean, at least we got one, right? At least we got one province with some proper gold. Okay, okay, looking good. We can use the oppressioner to reduce the support for rebel factions. We do have a bunch of rebel factions now. We even have the Kazakh separatists. So I guess I could actually push the button, since these guys will accrue, but might as well do that now. We had a bunch of rebels coming up. Really didn't want to deal with the Kazakh separatists. So we got, these guys are mercenaries. These guys are mercenaries. Let's just collect them over there. We're down 2,700 men, but that's not too bad. These guys have 12. These guys have, no wait, 11. These guys have 9. So you are actually the ones missing our guys. And we can finally, we can go for the Spanish square, which is going to give us defensive or offensive Eastern Musketeers. Perfect. Perfect. I like it. Okay. That's why I've been not going for any of the military ideas. We actually do have a military idea group that we could fill out the defensive ideas. So, yeah. Now let's have a look into our guys. I just want to know what. Yeah, the Polish used these defensive musketeers, and the Streltsy were the offensive guys. Having its origins in the Streltsy of Muscovy, these units evolved into musket-armed units that placed their main focus on the attack rather than defense. So we're going to go for that, just for historical accuracy's sake. Okay. And Alexandrovgay has been converted. These guys are going to be converted rather fast. Yeah, the Muslim provinces actually do have a very high resistance to being converted, so we need a strong patriarch. That's for sure. Spain declared war on France. I mean, I was kind of trying to maybe swing something with Spain. Spain has France as their rival. Still not willing to do it. We have common rivals. Your opinion is okay-ish. I'm actually gonna send one of my guys to improve relations with them. We do have Persia now as an ally, which is nice. The Commonwealth is no longer our ally, just because we're allied with Persia and Austria, which yeah, annoys them. We are still a great power though. But if I don't get a move on with my tech, we definitely won't be much longer, so I gotta do something. Oh, wrong button. Let's merge these guys. So these two armies, we're actually gonna have them, we're gonna use them against the Kazani, I think. We still got our mercenaries. Only 2 mercenary units though, if I'm correct there. Russia, yeah, we have 2 mercenary units. We still have no manpower though, that's a big problem. I mean, I might as well get rid of them, but I could also keep them since I paid money for them. Accommodation with natives in Berezov. The local native population seems to be more accepting of our presence. This will have great benefits in the long run. Okay. Fortification expert. Since we have started to focus on more defensive philosophies, a humble engineer, a position usually at the bottom of the rung in the military, has had a chance to impress with the mark of true genius. We're gonna let him improve defenses in his home province. That's always nice. Luki, 10% local defensiveness, because that's gonna stay there forever. The guy is actually gonna go away at some point. Alright, that's good. Bonol, moving forward, still can't send a colonist. That's just weird. I guess this was a normal colony that I started. I'm pretty sure that I actually clicked the Siberian friendship button. We've taken a loan. Alright. Yeah, money situation, not good. Yeah, I'm already paying 13.63. I guess I'm gonna get rid of the I'm gonna get rid of these guys. I do have to work on the money situation at some point. Is there anything else that we could cut? That's not really necessary. We've got the fleet. We've got the army maintenance. That's just the main thing that's costing us. Once I actually get enough power points to go for this, we'll fill out the this idea, which is going to give us minus 0.1 yearly corruption. Let's pay that loan back. Took another one. Rebel uprising, yeah. Kazaki separatists, they are gonna come up. They're gonna come up at some point in Ilets, so gotta be prepared for that. But it's fine, let them come. We can deal with them. Let's make sure that we make the others a core, so you can be a core. Crimea has claimed another province. That's not gonna help them, I don't think. So these guys, I do want to annex them. It's 104 diplo power. I can definitely work with that. Local fortification expert discovered. Let him stay home. 25% defensiveness. Okay. That's one guy a little bit higher up the ladder. Still no vassalization willingness over here. I guess we just gotta conquer these guys. Economic base is the main problem. Sweden declared war on Denmark. Okay. Why? What are they doing? Swedish conquest of Småland. Really? Which one is that? Sjælland. Over here. Okay. Right. Well, let them duke it out. We've renewed a loan. March 63. I gotta be mindful when I have to attack them. So July 63. Gotta keep these guys in here to fight the rebellion, though. That's a bit annoying. Let's just move these guys over again. Oh well, we're gonna move these guys over. And these guys we're gonna keep in Nizhny Novgorod. How is our support limit over here? Yeah, it's 25. It's actually fine-ish. Okay, March. We converted the heretics of Ilets to the one and true faith. Does that impact our rebellion? Does that impact our rebellion? Uprising? No. Well, next reward will be in 10 years, so I guess it did. I guess it did. Well, converting these places, definitely a good idea. Let's go for Munich. And let's also make sure that I core the loss of these provinces that we took from Sibir. Very good. How far is Severov? These guys should move fairly fast now. 855 settlers. I got this guy. We have an 8% chance to increase the population by 25, growing the colony by an average of 24 people per year. Oh, it's a monthly chance. Okay, then. That's good. So I'm going to amass my troops around the border. These guys disbanded the Janissaries in the Ottomans. That's very interesting. In 1622, the 17-year-old Sultan Osman II decided to curb the Janissary excesses. The year before, he had been defeated by the Poles during the Moldavian Magnate Wars, which he mainly blamed the cowardice of the Janissaries for. He was also outraged over being subject to his own slaves. Rumors about the Sultan preparing to disband them soon reached the Janissaries, who revolted and imprisoned Osman. Shortly after, he was strangled to death. Grand! Well, anything that weakens the Ottomans, definitely a good thing for me. That's how I see it. Okay, so we are marching our troops to the borders. I would be concerned if I were the Kazani player, but, I mean... Oh, and Pyotr Shoisky has died. That's shitty. That's definitely shitty. I guess we gotta merge these guys under one leader then. Truce with Kazan has ended. So let's go ahead and declare a little bit of a war. Show superiority. I'm gonna take your land. Gonna take your land. I hope I'll actually be able to do this. I mean, all claim provinces. Yeah, I don't really see why I would go for claims over Holy War, because Holy War gives me less aggressive expansion, more prestige, and the same cost for the provinces, so it's just strictly superior in any case. The only problem with this is that people of their faith might actually join in that war. That's the only real downside to this, so let's go for it. These guys, yeah. Oh, these guys are 1,354 in debt. How far are we in debt? 4,000. Not good. Not good. Oh well. Yeah, we're gonna attack these guys. Kazan, you gotta vanish from the face of the earth. Let's go. Okay, so let's send the Streltsy in, because they actually have their offensive bonus. I'm pretty certain, yeah, these guys have military tech 8, so it really should not be a problem to fight these guys down. Like, no problem at all. Okay. We're attacking them over there. We've got no cannons, and this is a level 3 fort, so I guess I'm gonna send the cannons up there. And these are the only cannons that we have, so I guess that's fine. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We're gonna fight them down over here. And since they have no allies, this war is gonna be over very soon. Let's have the Streltsy actually siege all these things down. Move down there. Move down there. Move down there. They really are not standing a chance here. I'm gonna have you in there. I'm gonna have you over there. And then we're gonna have these guys in Perm. And that should be it. And then I think we're just gonna pull the cannons off of this army. Send them in there. Make something happen. Come on. Oh yeah, I'm only at speed 3. Speed 2. So pull the cannons, move them in there. I'm gonna put the rest over here to maybe fight the rebels that are coming. Okay, Perm is ours. We took another loan. I'll get to that. I'll get to our economy. Ottomans declared war on Georgia. They cite conquest as their casus belli. Yeah, these guys are going mad. And they have been pulled into the war. I wonder if we're gonna get pulled too. I would be willing, though. I would definitely be willing to fight in a war against the Ottomans to keep them contained. Simbirsk is under our occupation. We already have their capital breached. Yeah, this is not a problem. Not a problem at all. I think where's Sylvester? Did Sylvester die? Looks like it. National tax modifier plus 10%. How much tax are we getting? 22. So 10% additional. 2.1. So this guy is actually going to pay for himself. Yeah, even more. We're going to make a profit with him. So I guess we can keep him. Is there anything else? Yeah, no, these guys are not bringing any money. Reinforce speed, discipline, manpower modifier. I would have taken someone who actually reduced our military upkeep. Okay. More provinces are under occupation. We're only waiting for this fort to fall and for this one. Then we're going to call it good enough. Commonwealth paid all foreign debt of Georgia. Yeah, now you've understood that you can't leave these guys to them. Really? Junior partner versus Georgia. Biggest problem is that I can't vassalize them. I cannot vassalize them. That's my problem. And we won Kazan, so we're only waiting for this last fort to pop. Yes, that's happened. Kazan has been fought down completely and utterly, so we're gonna take everything from them. Apart from Kazan, apparently. Because we cannot do that. We cannot take Kazan. Oh, god damn it! Well then, looks like we're gonna have another war on our hands then. But at least I can force them to revoke some calls, which actually is more important to me than getting more money. Yeah, let's have them do away with Zlatust. That's fine. Alright, that looks good. Alrighty, second crusade against Kazan. I'm gonna go after Astrakhan as well. These guys have sort of survived. The Kazakh, I'm actually gonna wait until we're in a little bit of a better position. These guys are also allied with Horath, so I guess it can bring a certain amount of power against us. So what's happening? Kazakh has 20,000. I wonder how many Horath has. Are they up there? Don't look like it. Horath over here, 17,000. So 37k. I mean, it's not a huge amount against us, and especially now with our new offensive musketeers, we should be able to wipe the floor with them. But I mean, you never know. You never know. These guys join over here. I'm gonna have these guys merge with the Streltsy armies. Oh no, wait. Yeah. Guess we'll do this. Yes, we'll do this. Right. Okay, very good. And then we gotta start coring, most certainly. Let's go with some cheap cores over here. I've got another 33 core, and then a couple of very expensive ones. You're paying foreign debt left, right, and center. I mean, it's okay. I understand. Kazakh has announced Russia as the new rival. Really? That's your move? You see me eating Kazan and beating up Sibir, and you're going like, oh yeah, these guys should be my my enemies. Some countries are apparently so appalled by our foreign policy that they've decided to retaliate by assassinating our merchants in an attempt to strike at our finances. What makes it even more shocking is that it happens even in our own trade notes. We lost a merchant. Am I that overextended? Yeah, 122%, but it should go away in a second. That was actually an oversight on my part. That was not necessary. Okay, pull these guys apart. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That should go out down in a second, though. I mean, just a very little bit. This one is gonna pop like very soon. 2nd of April. Austria is hiring some armies, and we got rebels. Okay, Circassia has embraced feudalism. That's nice. And we have Kazani separatists in Cheboksary and Saratov. Yeah, the Saratov guys are actually a bit of a problem here. Oh, and you have no ground troops whatsoever. Why is that? Why is that army even there? 3,000 infantry, but 8,000 cannons? Makes no sense. Guess I gotta send these guys down. Okay, we'll be able to fight these guys. Hopefully. Yes, I won. Problem is that we're gonna have nationalism on there pretty much instantly. That's grand. And we're gonna have more separatists pop. Maybe I should have actually kept the ability to push the Oprishtina at some point. Okay, Ekaterinburg. A couple of these have gone now. Let's go for another cheap core over here. Make that one go away. This one should pop very soon as well, and these guys. So, yeah, but we're gonna have Bashkirian separatists and Kazaki separatists. So these guys are gonna pop in Ilets, which I kind of knew. And Bashkirians are gonna pop in Orenburg, Chelyabinsk, Bashkortostan, and Zlatusk. Okay, so in these over here, that's fine. We're just gonna send the Strelets down there. Fight them off. Come on, you'll be able to finish these guys. We're at 0 manpower now. Could be better. We're gonna keep one of these guys down there. Yeah, coring is definitely needs to happen. So we'll be able to take out these 5k, but the 26k in Zlatusk, that's gonna hurt. That's definitely gonna hurt. Come on, just a little bit more. Little bit more. Bad reputation. Okay, we lost 25 prestige. Yeah, I really should have waited before I've taken those provinces. I actually was in no rush. Our influence over Circassia has expired. No, we don't need that. Come on, win that, and then we're gonna... No, come on! We're gonna be slow until I can actually order these guys around again. I'm gonna take care of them. Anyone else? Kazaki separatists only in Ilets. So you're done. Move back to Ilets. Move you in here. Anyone else? Russian particularists. Tobolsk, Ekaterinburg, Bieloyarsky. So, where are these guys? Ekaterinburg, Bieloyarsky. And I think Tobolsk is over here. Right, we've got to deal with those guys as well. Why are they not Siberians, though? I don't get it, but oh well. So we've got to move further east to fight these guys down as well. And we're getting 10 years of separatism introduced. But not only that, we also got some autonomy uptick, which is pretty bad. Come on. 2nd of July, this is taking forever. It's not going to be any faster if I'm on slow speed. The Dolgorukovs, the prominent Dolgorukov family, has offered to fund the expansion into Berezov and the surrounding area, committing to the construction of forts there for the benefit of the Tsardom and Russia. In exchange, they would receive the rights to exploit the area themselves. If we sign a charter to give them this right, we will likely have little control of their conduct in the area, and they would also secure the initial profits. But in return, they would both organize and fund fortifications for us. So what are they going to do? We gain 100 ducats. Siberian trade entrepot until 94, 30 years. Local trade power +5. Less taxes, more autonomy. Berezov gains 1,000 population and a castle. And we will discover Kara area. Colonists join a frontier in Kara area. Kara gets merchant charter until 22nd, 94. Less tax, less manpower, local goods produced. We're getting money now. We're getting a castle. We're getting population. Oh, yeah, that's in this area, right? No. That's over here. That's over here in Berezov. Yeah, that's an excellent idea. Do it. Berezov is now self-sustaining. Perfect. Excellent. We're producing fur in there, which is nice. And we have basically 2 additional places. This is an estuary, so that's good. Oh, and we got another one. Holy cow. Yeah, it's actually very beneficial to us, even if we're not gaining... Oh, we can intervene in wars between great powers. Yeah, we're in no position to really do that. So I'm not going to bother. And we have the particularists. We have different trade goods produced in areas. These are just now our core territories. Okay, I won that one. We've got to move on, take out the particularists. Someone has to siege that province back before it becomes too problematic. Let's try to make more cores. Well, yeah, I guess I have to end this. One little oversight actually brought me into a world of trouble. We're fine now with the overextension. I should have just waited. It's fine to wait a little bit in the war. But yeah, still, I'm gonna manage. It's gonna stay interesting when I try to take all the area that naturally belongs to Russia, that we view as a Russian prerogative to take all these areas. But for now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of the series in the future, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hope you join me next time. Thanks and bye-bye.